Hey guys, welcome again. Now we will solve this problem with another approach, that is using hash table. We had our problem string s that was finding. Okay, so in finding we can say there are six characters, some of which are repeating themselves, and we have to find out which characters are repeating themselves. Okay, and the the concept of a hash table is there is a large array with some defined indexes, and we will initialize this array with 0. All the indexes, all the indexes are initialized with 0. I am not writing 0 inside for cleanliness, and we will now discuss this approach and elaborate this process. So let's move to the solution. The string is finding. So what is the worst case? What is the worst size of a array that we need to input these many characters? What is the worst size? As we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 characters are here. But what is the worst size of a array that we need to initialize or define to solve this approach? Yeah, the answer is right, 26. Since there are 26 characters, 26 characters in our alphabet, so the worst case it can happen in a string is all the characters from A to G, all the characters, and not repeating just once. And we have to find whether they are repeating themselves or not. Yeah, it can be possible. So the worst case is defining a array of size 26. So let me define first. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and so on up to slash 0. Okay. No, sorry, I'm sorry. There will be no slash 0 up to 26. I mean 25, 25th index. Okay. Let me save it as an array. Okay. Now we have to accommodate these many characters inside this array. So how will we decide which character will go where? So in this approach, we will first find out the ASCII code of our character value. So the very first character is F. So the ASCII code of F is 102, and the very first character in this alphabetical order, that is A, it has a ASCII code of 97. So we will subtract A from this, which is 97. We will get 5. Again, the next character is I. The ASCII code of I is 105 minus 97. We will get 8. Now N 110. We will subtract 97. We will get 13. The another is D. D has, I guess, 100. Yeah, it's 100 minus 97. We will get 3. And another is G. Look, I am only considering the characters which are appearing only once. So uh, uh, otherwise we have to consider all the possible characters, and we have to we will be accommodating them in this character array, in this hash table. So let's proceed to the G form. The sky code is 103. We will subtract minus 97 and we will get 6. So these many are the values we are getting. Let me write it above. 3, 5, 6, 8, and 13. 3 is for, I guess, yeah, D. 5 is for F. 6 is for G. 8 is for I and 13 is for H. So let me clear this. There is no need to clear, I guess. Yeah, let me clear this. And we don't need any further, don't need to write any further boxes of the array because we have the first size which is 13. If there was if there is any character which is getting index 25, I guess that is G, then we will have to make all the boxes and accommodate that G at the 25th index. So we will keep this as example and we'll be solving this problem with this lighter approach. Okay, and let us assume that we have initialized this uh, hash table array, let's say array A with 0, like A was 0. Okay, at first, so I am not writing 0 at every index. It will make it not look clear. So let's assume all the indexes are filled with 0 by default. Okay, so the approach is iterate to each of the character of the string, get the sky value that was 102, decrement the base value that was 97, and get the index where this character will be accommodated. So we are getting 5 like we have calculated earlier also. So f will be accommodated to 5th index. So what we will do here, we will just make plus 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 of anything present, any value present here. So as we know this array was initialized with 0, then it will be incremented by 1 to it will be saved as 1. 0 plus 1 will be 1. All the other indices are filled with 0. Yeah, it will all the other elements are all the other indexes are filled with 0, and one by one we will be incrementing the value the index we find by calculating its ASCII value and subtracting its base value, that is small a, whose ASCII value is 97. To elaborate, let's get another example which is I. I has a ASCII code of 105 and the base value was 97, which is the ASCII value of small a, and we are getting 8. So we will go to 8th index and make it and increment its value by 1. It was earlier 0 and now it has become 1. Again, again, let me change the color. We have getting n. N has the ASCII code of 1110. Decrementing the base value, we are getting 13. So we will just go to 13th index and make it 1. Again, we are getting D. Let me change the color. D has a value index value 3 as we calculated, and at 3 we will make it as incremented by 1. So right now we have 4 values that was unique and their values at their respective indices are incremented by 1. Now the value again we will get is I, which is itself a duplicate. So again we will calculate its index, or we can use a memoization technique. We will discuss those things later to avoid calculations. So here is where element I, its ASCII code is 105. We will decrement this base value. We are getting 8. Now again we will go to 8th index. Here is again here is already non-zero value. That means the value here was already been incremented. The value is not 0 anymore. That indicates that if we again increment it by 1, it will become 2. And if we want to just find out whether there are duplicate elements in this string or not, the programmers return right from here, return true. As as it found that the base value before incrementing was not the zero or null, it was non-zero value, then this implies that its value has been already been incremented somehow by some any other character before that iteration, that index iteration. That means that it has been already been incremented and its duplicate is already there. But what if we have to find out how many duplicates of character are there, then we have to not return it from at this point, and we have to just iterate over all the indexes, all the elements, all the characters, and increment all the values at their respective indexes. So let's go to next index n. N was already calculated as 13. It will go here and increment it to 2. And again g was 6, so it will just be 1, 0 to 1. And we can see at the end this one and this one. We can see clearly this one and this one are more than 1. Their values are more than 1. So we can just make a order n iteration from 0 to 25th index and check if any another number has a index has a value more than 1, that means it has been duplicated. Or if the problem statement says that find the element, find the character that is most duplicating, that is duplicating many most times, so we will find the most then the element will, or let's say this was duplicated by 5 times, then it will be here 5, and we will find the maximum value in this array, and the index here will represent that character. So we can return the character as this is the most duplicated character in this array, or it may vary depending upon the problem statement. So this is the base concept of hash table. Define a size of definite size of a array where we can accommodate all the elements. This is not limited only to character array but also to integer array also. So accommodate all the characters or elements in that array, increment its value by 1 at the each time you find it, and at the end if you just have to find out whether there are elements of element duplicated elements or not, then just break it out here, out there, and return true or return anything relevant to it. But you have to find how many characters are repeating, then accommodate all the repeating elements also, and then iterate over that array and count how many values are more than 1, and likewise make a count plus plus and return the count value, so that will return how many characters are duplicated. But if you there can be another problem also, that which element or which character is the most repeating one. So get the maximum value in that array, like if there was a 5, then it will return 5, and the relevant character will be the most repeating character. Let's say it is at 13th index, that means there was something ASCII value in which we add 97 will return to 13. So what was that? Then we will get H. So we can return H as the most duplicated character in that string. So that was the concept. Now we will move towards its solution, the approach, which is also very simple. So let me write the pseudo code here very fast. Like let's say there is a main function and character array A was finding. Again, let's say hash table of size 26 as we discussed, and integer int I. Okay, now let's iterate through a loop. I equal to 0, a of I not equal to slash 0, I plus plus, and it has inside it a of I minus 97 will be incremented by 1 or plus equal to 1 or equal to plus 1, anyhow you want to say. And after that, for I equal to 0, I less than 26, I plus plus, if hash of I is greater than 1, I am writing it its indentation beside, return I plus 97. It will just return the character value, which character is duplicated. Okay, so this was the problem, that was the simplest approach to get how many characters are duplicated in that string. And it will first return, the hash table will be prepared in with this loop, and this loop will return, so sorry, I'm sorry, it will return only one I. So we can say C out or print the value, just print the values. So it will first print I and then n. It will get here and it will be find here. So we will getting I and n as duplicated characters in that string. Let's talk about the time complexity of this approach. This loop is uh, iterating for n times, like n characters in a string. Then worst time complexity will be order of n. It is for the n times, and it is we can say it is constant, like it is only iterating for 26. So we can neglect this loop here for bigger for larger strings, and for those we can consider that, and it is its time complexity, first time complexity will be the size of the number of characters in that string also, and only like order of n. So it is way better than the previous approach, which was comparing each character with another character, which was taking order of n square. So that's it. We will now discussing bit operation, solve this problem with bit operations in next video. Thanks for watching. See you.